season, everything has built to this. The battle for the national championship and college football immortality. A moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And this game is the culmination and the collision of two undefeated teams. Two teams that have defied the odds and come through this season unblemished. Now, each looking to take one final step and become a college football undefeated national champion. As we see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Auburn Tigers, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the California Golden Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking for a gap. It's Sanchez.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there. But give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Golden Bears. It was a foot race, and he won it. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kirk.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down here for this offense. They're going to run it here. Finding some room at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you start to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Oh, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down after that previous play. The RPO caught to the right. And now the defense able to bring him down.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
The offense now looking at a third and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. Exactly what they were able to do. Got a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
Looking to throw it on first down. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Pass complete. It's second down now. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Offense looking to throw the ball. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Cal's offense takes the field now. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Play action here on first down. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. The tackle made after the completion. The completion makes it second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Looks right for a quick completion. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback.
Touchdown, Tigers. Strong game by this quarterback. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the point after is good. Kick bounces out of the back to the end zone for a touchback. So California's offense back out on the field now. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. And there's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. And he picks up the first down before they get into the ground.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Third down after that running play. They're going to run the option. He's got some room to work. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs.
I mean, is this guy a threat or what? I've been so impressed by what he can do watching him this week on film. I was excited to see him get a chance to show what he can do, not just throwing, but watching him make plays like this.
Trying to run, it's Sanchez. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Keeping it on the ground here. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offense moving backwards after that holding penalty. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They're going to throw it on third and very long. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense recovers the fumble.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Now comes the field goal unit. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. Meant kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the return will be brought down. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. Fresh set it out. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. Makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Two-back set, quarterback flanked by the backs. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And they keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Snags the quick throw. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Cal's offense back out on the field now. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Single back takes the handoff. They make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. It's second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense surrounds it. It's a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Offense breaks a huddle and gets set. It's third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And he pulls in the catch. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. And the Golden Bears have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Cal. This quarterback on fire today. And now to try here for the extra point. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Bringing it out, it's Harris. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot here. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's got it for a big gain. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback dropping back. The pass rush closing in. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's picked off in the end zone. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover. Dallas offense takes the field now. They punched it in the last possession, and they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackled right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. The back's got it. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Great job on the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think they're going to run, maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He finds the running back in the flat. Breaks loose at the 45. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Golden Bears with 1st and 10 here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up the first down here on this next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Ball handed off. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. His sure hands. It's Sanchez. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. Defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
Point after, up and good. The offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Trots back onto the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. Hit just as he throws the ball. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. Refusing to be brought down. Solid game there. Moves the ball up to the 32. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. Man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First down. Looking to throw the football. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. After the loss on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. A big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, keep hammering away with that run game.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. He missed it. The deficit remains 17 points off the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Golden Bears will kick this away to get the second half going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Running past the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Oh, he's looking to throw. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it until late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
He'll toss it to the back. Breaking tackles. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Important second down play coming up. And here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did.
Nowhere to run, a corralling for no gain. Offense getting set, second down play here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's a quick grab. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense in hurry-up mode.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
He stays alive. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's caught downfield. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Launches downfield. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down just short of the end zone. Will be 1st and goal from the 1.
Boy, they do a great job here on the play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all in the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Now they get set to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So California's offense back out on the field now. This game has suddenly gotten more interesting, so this offense needs to be productive here. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensive, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Moves the ball up to the 30. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Bringing pressure. Contact as he let the ball go. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. All right, getting set. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Going to try to use his legs here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
But Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. Perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Second down play coming up. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. It's a run. Running back's got it. Gets some space around the 30. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. Critical third down play for this offense right here. And they pick up the first on the ground. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Caught near the goal line. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I just don't know about short games like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. Got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to keep ticking.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Breaks free. Looking for 6. Intercepted in the end zone.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
Backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The shotgun running play call. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And it's complete downfield.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
The Golden Bears will line up on 1st and 10. Short completion of the tight end. The defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Good job bleeding the clock on this drive so far. They'll come up on a 2nd down. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. Some hard running there through a tackle. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And the Golden Bears will try to keep this drive moving. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. And he'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the 4th quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. off to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
The Golden Bears will have to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. Bringing it back, it's Harris. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. He's got some room and some blockers here. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return. The defensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll try to run it with the option. And that football is out. A potentially game-changing play, but who's got it? So the offense retains possession and avoids a catastrophic turnover.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. I felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Second and 1, but you figure they'll run the ball here to work the clock. He'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down? They'll change the pre-snap look now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's got it near the end zone. Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Well, you go through the grind that this team has gone through, you learn to realize that your quarterback's going to be able to deliver on critical down and distances. There you go, 3rd down, big-time opportunity to put this game away. They convert, and I think that may do it.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense will just take a knee. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think made the difference today?
Well, I think it's the critical moments, the 3rd downs, the red zones, the turnover margin. Those are the areas you're usually going to see the difference in a close game. And today they were able to come up on top in a lot of those aspects of the game.
Well, that's going to do it for us and wrap up another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the California Golden Bears.